Hello and welcome once again to the Next Gen Racing YouTube channel for our weekend preview. Can you believe it? 3 previews in 3 days. Actually, it'd be 3 previews in 2 days at the time of uploading. So Jack and I are churning out the content as quick as possible for you guys. It's not the best weekend of racing, very similar to last weekend, isn't it? With regards to racing, all eyes are on Royal Ascot. Everyone's just excited for next week, and I'd imagine a lot of people will be out in the sun this weekend. But we have got some domestic action, York, Sandown, Chester on the ITV cards, and we've obviously got the Prix de Diane. So Jack and I thought what we're going to do is just give you a couple of selections from the ITV cards, and then what we'll end up doing is previewing the Diane separately. So a nice short preview for you guys this week. So Jack, I'll lead into you. Who are some of the best bets for you this weekend on the ITV Racing card?
So the first one for me is at York in the 2:35. I think you also have a selection in this race. So 7 furlongs, class 3. And Admiral D is a double figure price. He's 11 to 1. He was 25 to 1. He's been backed like nothing else. But he just stays on over 6 furlongs every time he comes out. He was 13th to 22nd last time out in soft ground in the Victoria Cup. Didn't really like the ground that day. He's £2 lower now. Oshin gets on board. I think like he's just shaped as if 7 furlongs going to suit more and more towards the back end of last year and this year. He was 7th he was only beaten 2 lengths in the Air Gold Cup. He's been running well in these big handicaps. He's got to be off a workable mark of 88. I mean, he's not exactly easiest to win with. He only has 2 wins from his 16 outings, but I think on better ground over 7 furlongs. Admiral D, he's 11 to 1 at the moment. I think he'll go close in the 2:35 at York.
Okay. Shall I give my selection for the 2:35 then? I think that would be wise. I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I should probably just do this for it and just turn out the lights, because this is Darkness, ladies and gentlemen. This is the horse. This is his moment. We all know it's his moment. I'll turn the light on so everyone can see me again. But this, honestly, this is the time. Banged on the door at Epsom, probably should have won. Holly Doyle getting caught late on. And then I was there Sunday at Goodwood where this horse just got collared so late. You just know that now he's slowly working out how to race in Britain. That is what's happening with this horse. Danny Tudhope is on board this horse, and I love the fact that he's jocked up on this. I think he's going to give this a peach of the ride. Second twice now, and comes here off the same mark as he ran on at Goodwood. You know he's going to be there or thereabouts in this race. You'd be so shocked if he doesn't run his race once again. He seems to go racing more than me during the flat season, which is a tough ask, but I've got a feeling that he's going to run a massive race. I'd love to see his head get in front. It would cost me a fair bit of money, but I'm going to have to back him. I just know that he's going to be winning sometime soon. This 5-year-old, potentially he could still have some improvement to come, and we'll have a few wins. I can imagine he could actually string together a couple of wins on the bounce. He's that kind of horse now that could do that. So yeah, David O'Mara's Darkness, that's the one you should all be with. 2:35 at York. Jack, off you go. Next one.
I don't know what was worse, selection of Darkness again, or the turning off the light business. I don't know what was worse. Second for me is going to be Great State in the Scurry. It's pretty simple. He's 2 to 1. Oshin Murphy's dropped up. He just knows where the winning post is as well. He's 4 from 6 in his career. I mean, his win last time out at York was very impressive. I think he'll go and back that up. Quite simple. Oshin Murphy's back on board, and I think he'll win the Scurry Stakes.
Agree. I think Great State's a really good bet in the Scurry Stakes this weekend. He knows where the line is for sure. He's very professional. It's a good looking race that actually, and I think you could see a quite a smart winner come out of that. So yeah, Great State for Jack there in the Scurry Stakes at Sandown. My next one comes in the 3:05 at York, the 1 mile 6 furlong Sky Bet race, the Ebor Grand Cup Stakes, a listed contest. Israel tops the market at 7 to 4. Quick Fawn's in there at 15 to 8. Roberto Escobar 4 to 1, and bigger about the rest of them in here. And I think Israel is just a top class horse. You look at the form behind the now retired Haskoy at the start of the season. Massive shame, but she was a single figure price for the Ascot Gold Cup, wasn't she, before retiring? And Israel ran a mighty race. I actually tipped him, didn't I, for that race, and he ran a really big race each way for me, and I think he is going to take a step forward from that run. He's only 4. He's still got improvement over some of the older horses in here. Quick Fawn 6, Roberto Escobar 6. I just think Israel can take another big step forward. I can't imagine Quick Fawn can make a mess of this and go off 14 lengths clear and try and win it like that. I'd imagine Jim Crowley will be right on top of that, and Israel 7 to 4. That'll be one of my better bets this weekend. Jack, have you got anything else for us, or is that it until we get onto the Diane?
That's it, sir.
And there we go. Right, let's move on to the big Group 1 then that we're going to cover, which is the Prix de Diane Longines, which is at 3:05 out at Chantilly on Sunday. 5-2 favourite for the race is currently Blue Rose Sen, 11-4 about running line. Ponce de Jour is 4-1, Janero 6-1, Never Ending Story is 12s, and 16s Bar. I suppose I should probably start on this race, shouldn't I, with Blue Rose Sen, because I was out there and managed to see her galloping on the Chantilly gallops, and Christopher Head just said, I think she's improved again, Sam, which frightened the life out of me, that she could be even better. The form of her race is working out really well. I mentioned on our Royal Ascot previews the fact that Kalina could still run in the Coronation, and she won the Prix de Sandringham on Derby weekend in really good style. The form's been really strong. I think she's not going to mind the extra 2 furlongs. I think she could be even better for 2 furlongs. I'd like to see her come and target some British races maybe later in the year, but she got stall 1. You couldn't have had it any better. She got so lucky with the draw. I was hoping stall 1 or 2, can they get a big rock draw, and they ended up getting it. And Blue Rose Sen stuck in stall 1. That's the one for me. I think 5-2 is a really good price. Running line, I can't have this. I'd imagine the Gosdens, I wish they had Al Hasifa prepared for a race like this, because Al Hasifa would have beaten Blue Rose Sen. I think that's my head coming strong there. I think Al Hasifa could be better over this trip against a horse like Blue Rose Sen. I don't think Running Line is anywhere close to it. I don't know why the horse was so well back for the Epsom Oaks, let alone this one. And Ponce de Jour, I think this horse is a very good horse. I think she's going to probably appreciate softer going and another step up in trip to 1.5 miles. I think speaking to Jamie Benson from the Tote, he's backed this horse anti-post at 50s for the Arc, and I wouldn't say that's the worst bet in the world. I think she'll run a race looking like she's going to want 1.5 miles and probably running like she's going to want some softer ground. So it's an interesting race, it really is. I'd be with Blue Rose Sen. 5-2 I think still a fair enough price. I can't see her not being there or thereabouts at the finish. Jack, what's your thoughts on this one?
I actually quite like one at a big price, you know.
Go on.
Novakai's 25-1.
Mm-hmm.
Really didn't expect it to be that big a price, if I'm being honest. So Dan won over 1.5 miles and 1.6 miles. She was staying on, of course, at York behind Soul Sister, only finished half a length behind Infinite Cosmos. I think she's worth probably more than half a length better than Infinite Cosmos. On seasonal reappearance as well, she's, of course, second in the fillies mile to commissioning, who could have been as good as she wanted. I don't think the ground is going to be too much of an issue. The step up in, not a step up in trip, because she raced over this trip at York last time out. I think she could just be a little bit overlooked at 25-1. Clifford Leeds on board. She's a very good filly. Soul Sister, as we said, Frank that form, no ends. Of course, you do have the French fillies in there, which you have to be respectful of. I completely agree. Blue Rose Sen is the one to beat. But I'm awfully surprised to see Novakai available at 25-1. I think she'll probably be about 12-1. 14-1 max on the day, so Novakai will be the one for me at 25-1.
Yeah, Novakai, Carl Burke, an informed stable. They're going to have Royal Ascot in hot form. It is a really, really good race. Jack, with Novakai each way in the race. If there was one at the top of the market, Jack, who would it be?
Blue Rose Sen for me.
You mean Blue Rose Sen? Yeah, I just think she's got all the talent in the world. She just keeps winning, and I think she's very talented. And that's not even my heart ruling my head. I think she's just one of the best fillies in training across Europe at the moment. So yeah, looking forward to that on Sunday. A really nice lead into Ascot. A little bit of a teaser of some of the top quality action that's to come next week. And look, if you haven't already, do check out our Royal Ascot previews. I'll put part 1 and part 2 in the description for this video. Get your selections in for this weekend as well. Get some of your naps in. We always respond and have a look at your selections, so do get involved. And that is it. We won't be back now probably until after Royal Ascot. I'd imagine Jack and I at the start of the week after Royal Ascot will do a review of the meeting, just some of our favourite performances from the week, and then we'll be back once again for a weekend preview, so do look out for that. But thanks for all the support leading up to Ascot. We're really looking forward to it, and we will see you very soon. Thanks for watching.